Super, thank you. Welcome back, everyone. This is Robert from Custodian File, and today is May 14th. Let's just jump right on in here. Okay, this is incredible stuff. This is from Shiepe in Florida. Like I said, for 6 months or more, he's been sending me just out of this world video of these UFOs, these UAPs. And this one's just over the top. I've never seen anything like it. I checked with Google image, nothing really close to it. I just showed you the video at 3%, so this is just, whatever this is next level. It's not a small dragon. It's not a small UAP drone. This is, this is something else. This is highly likely a ship, like a larger ship. How large, we don't know. That's probably bigger than 50 feet. It's just so hard to tell, but it probably has at least one organic pilot in there. Generally, the way they're formatted is one organic pilot with 2 androids as co-pilots. This is phenomenal. A chip is just knocking it out of the park. And what I'm saying here is anyone can do this. This is my message. Anyone can just take their camera, record airplanes, helicopters, landscape, zoom in a little, just record. And within a week or two, you'll become an expert and you'll be recording these UFOs. They're right in front of us, invisible to the human eye, even with binoculars, invisible, but the digital camera, any digital camera can see them. You know, preferably now 4K, 60 frames is the way to go. Your cell phone is just fine. You don't have to go out and get anything complicated. Your cell phone will work just great. And that's what really people are doing, and they're sending me their videos, and I'm putting it out there and I'm sharing. So this is what is right in front of us, and we would never know it. It's phenomenal. It's amazing. We could just almost reach out and touch it. It's kind of exciting to look at this, and it's like, wow, 1,000, 2,000 years, maybe that's where we will be. And it's like right there. I just want to touch it. God, it's like time travel. If you could touch it, you could just time travel. So what can I say? If you like what you see, please remember to like, subscribe, comment. Like, subscribe, comment, or Custodian File. If you record your own UFOs, custodianfile@gmail. All right, let's go to the next. Super, look at this. This is from a viewer in Ireland. Thank you very much. We got 2 dragons here. We slowed it down. That happens about 1% of the time. They're a tag team. Why they do it, I don't know. It kind of makes no sense. One UFO dragon has the technology to scan all the data they want. Why they do 2 at a time? Hopefully, you know, as a collective, we figure this out. There's got to be a logic to it, right? They're not doing it for fun. There's got to be a logic. So we don't have to figure this out later. Now we'll figure it out later. But obviously there's real science behind what they're doing. We're just going to need more time to analyze that. And for the new viewers, I call them dragons because 7 years ago, I thought they were dragonflies. And I'll show you a video of a real dragonfly that was just recorded in Florida. All right, let's go to the next. Okay, super. So this weekend, the Thunderbirds were in Florida flying around. Chip went there. He actually just following the format. So this is not Chip's video. So I went on YouTube. This is what you do. You just go on YouTube. You look at air shows, Thunderbirds, Blue Angels. This is a real dragonfly. Okay, this is why I call them dragons. Now that's a real UFO dragon, and that's a dragonfly. Now this is the real UFO dragon. You can see it's plasma jets. I know if you're a new viewer, you're saying that's a bug, but again, this is a lucky comparison. This is where I got the term. Now you might say, well, one doesn't look like the other. A real dragonfly doesn't look anything like a UFO dragon. Yeah, but 7 years, I didn't have the cameras I have now, so we just don't know. But we got very lucky here, and again, it really is this simple. You just punch in air shows, Thunderbirds or Blue Angels. They're always somewhere every weekend. People post their videos. You just watch them and you look for these UFO dragons to fly by. It's a high probability. There's the IP, there's the timeline, real simple. That's why I have over 4,000 videos, because I know the formula on how to find them. All right, super. Let's go to the next video. Okay, here's another great close-up from Chip in Florida. This is an up-close dragon. Once in a while, they do fly pretty close to your camera. I don't know how safe that is yet. I'm assuming they know what a safe distance is. My concern is the high voltage and gamma radiation. But nevertheless, you're looking at, this is, when you do see this, if you ever see one of these silhouettes, that is a dragon, that's not a bug out of focus too close to your camera. Essentially, it's a 1-inch nucleus of oval copper, and the outside is essentially the corona silhouette of a magnetic field. And those are the plasma jets on which propulsion. Now, one of my viewers suggested as a possibility, those could be some type of solar collectors where they're collecting energy and not utilizing it. So that's an interesting, different perspective. I think all perspectives are needed if we're all going to come together and figure this out, because it's really up to us at this point. We are not getting any help from the universities, and so we'll figure it out. I'm extremely confident, 100% confident. As a collective, we're going to get this done. All right, super. Let's go to the next, because we've got some good videos here. Okay, welcome back. I showed you this video on the last post. This is the LAPD flying in circles and getting tagged. So what I did was I slowed it down to 3%, and then I did a 300% zoom in. So look at this dragon. This is a duration in real time, 2 seconds. So I slowed it down to 3%. This is about as good as it gets. After 7 years and literally recording 30,000 videos, this is the best of my best here. A 2-second dragon video is pretty close to impossible. It can be replicated, but you need more than one camera. Look at this thing practically stop. It backs up a little, then it goes forward. Obviously, if you're looking closely, there are no wing beats, there's no bugs, there's no birds. This is just an incredible piece of technology right in front of us. And again, we're looking at the future. And boy, would I like to, obviously, a lot of us would like to really look at this and get our hands on it and get a hold of the remote and fly this puppy out of this world, literally, probably out of this world. Now, if I had to guess, it's probably from our future. And remotely, could it be human made? I guess maybe. It's just they're all over the world and they're flying up to every helicopter, every military helicopter. I mean, they fly up to the president's helicopter. So I don't know who's doing this. If they're all over the world, I mean, either way, the origin, it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. We got to figure it out. Who's doing this? Where's it coming from? And then go forward. All right, let's go to the next video. All right, super. So in the last 7 years, not only have there been over 15,000 military sorties in Marina del Rey chasing these UFOs, there have been major research vessels just parked off the coast, doing some serious research, anywhere from 6 to 9 months parked. And then we had the USS Gabriella. She came in for the day and parked and got tagged 100 times. I have all that documented. I have all the video. And if you just go to, once in a while, I'll go to a vessel finder. I'll see who's parked off the coast. Just anybody hanging around that shouldn't be hanging around. And right now, for the last month, we have the Ocean Titan hanging around, research vessel. A little odd, so I'm going to keep watching that. Now look, the Coast Guard came by today. It was flying grids. And flying grids right in front of the Ocean Titan. I mean, who does that? It's a, you could say, well, they're practicing something. I mean, but in reality, I mean, they're doing their best. The Coast Guard is doing their best, and they come out And I can imagine there's a lot of pressure on them. Go out and find those UFOs. And as you know, that's right there. That's the Marina Del Rey. That's the Jetty Rock.